Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Rex here, and today we're gonna be continuing on with our guide series. Now, this one was kind of an I wasn't planning on doing Storm Atoll, but one of my newer subscribers asked me if I can do this level because he was struggling with it, so I decided why not? Let's do it. We're gonna be doing Storm Atoll on Veteran difficulty, no lives lost, and we're gonna be using a free hero as well. We'll be using Mirage because I feel like she is a pretty decent hero. I was thinking about Cronon, but I just couldn't bring myself to use him. He is a little bit too annoying to use. Mirage is a little bit of a better choice, at least for me. So yeah, let's begin. What do we have? 18 Greenfins and 20 Warhounds. Easy. Let's just get a tier 2 Barrack. We're gonna get a tier 3 Mage. And we're gonna get a nice Artillery, and we're gonna turn it into Battle Mecha. The Battle Mecha line. And we're gonna begin. And yeah, that's pretty much the base setup that you need. You can also replace the mage for a dwarf, because this is actually a really good spot for a dwarf. But I feel like a mage is gonna be more important, because we're gonna be getting a tower that's gonna be kind of helpful and also necessary. What I'm talking about is the necromancer, because you can see we have barely any space left on the exit. So we're gonna need as much stalling power as possible, and the necromancer provides with pretty decent amount of stalling power. You know, every time someone dies in his range, a skeleton will rise from the ground and just start stalling for you. It's pretty cool. And if a tougher enemy dies, you're gonna get a skeleton knight, which it's a little bit of a stronger skeleton. It's nothing too outstanding. And also don't forget to spam your reinforcements like a madman, because that's key pretty much. What do we have? 9 green fins, 7 green fins, and a little bit of extra warhounds. It seems easy, right? Oh yeah, but as you can see, I built a barrack over there. Why am I building a barrack, you may ask? Well, you see. Look at these 3 green fins. You might be thinking that they're going to be going towards the top, but as you can see, we have an additional exit. And, they bend it. They bend it over. They took a turn. And they decided to exit through this exit. Hence why you need one set of barracks. You can try and hold them out with reinforcements, but it's a little bit hard to do, so... Now for the Rain of Fire, aim around this part. This part is usually where you should Rain of Fire, because yes, you can use the Rain of Fire on the water. However, you can't place anything on the water, which is a little bit sad. 13 Warhounds, Devil Tides. Ooh, Devil Tides. What are Devil Tides? Basically stronger green fins. They have a little bit more health, but they also have medium armor, so they could be problematic if they're coming in a huge number, but as long as you have some artillery and some stalling power, they're not that bad. Plus, the Black Corsair can do explosive damage, so he ignores 50% armor. As you can see, his damage is pretty high, 80 to 100. And the thing is that nobody can attack him for some reason. Like, not even the Red Spines, which we're gonna be getting right now. As you can see, Red Spine, 6 Devil Tides, meh, 12 Greenfins, but as you can see, they're gonna be going towards the bottom, so that's bad. And some more hounds in addition. Well, let's begin. As you can see, here is the Red Spine, 1700 health, 25 to 35 damage, and no armor. So he's a somewhat of a tanky unit, but he can also throw his spear in. If he throws his spear, he deals a pretty heavy amount of damage. But as long as you have some stalling power, you should be fine. Make sure that the Black Corsair is in range so he can attack him occasionally. That's gonna be very helpful. Also make sure he's not leaking, because if he is, then you have to definitely upgrade your barracks up to knights, because that's gonna be very important. But we don't need it quite yet. We don't need this upgrade. What we do need, however, is this thing, which is our bonus tower for the level. Now, just to be safe, you can use the Rain of Fire here, but I don't reckon it's not necessary. However, if you see that you're not killing the green fins fast enough, then feel free to use the Rain of Fire, because the next wave is not threatening. You have 3 red spines, 4 green fins, and 13 green fins that are going to be coming out of the ship. Don't worry, they're not going to be going towards the bottom, they're going to be going towards the top, so don't feel too intimidated by them. However, we're going to be getting tougher enemies coming in later on, but for now it's just a breeze. So we can just put Mirage at the back and just relax and just let the game play itself. It's a bit boring. I know. And by the way, I know that I've reached 500 subscribers recently, which is awesome. Thank you guys for the enormous support. I never thought I would reach 500 subscribers in such a short period of time though. I thought it was gonna take a while. I thought by the end of the month or so, but apparently now. I just got them, which is amazing. And yeah, thanks a lot guys. I know I haven't done anything, but that's because I'm kind of busy at the moment. I had an exam that I had to take care of. You probably know if you've followed my channel for a while, but I'll explain it in a minute because we have to check out what's coming on the next wave. Devil Tides, a joke, Greenfins, and a Black Surge. Ooh, alright, Black Surge. This thing is annoying, so we have to take care of it ASAP. You may want to upgrade the shrine, but I'll show you a better way to do it. As you can see, we're gonna zap him, we're gonna upgrade it. As you can see, it's already up, and we're gonna destroy him. It's as easy as that. That's a cool thing about the shrine though. If you upgrade it while it's on cooldown, it's gonna immediately come back, which is very nice. Even though the damage is pretty wide, like as you can see, between 1000 and 2000 damage. That's a pretty wide gap. But it is worth it because it deals true splash damage anywhere on the map. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend you getting it. Also, I forgot to upgrade the wasp missiles. Well, that sucks. You should have definitely upgraded earlier though. Don't be like me and forget about it. So yeah, let's see what do we have next. Greenfin, Bloodshell. Oh. Alright, since I have Mirage, I'll try to insta-kill it. But I'm not quite sure if it's gonna happen because Mirage only has 25% chance on her insta-kill. And she didn't even use it on the proper target, so we're gonna zap him. As you can see, he's a tough guy. 3200 health, great armor, or 90% to be more correct. And he also is immune to artillery towers. Basically, he doesn't take any damage from artilleries. Which is a bit sad, but that's just the way the developers decided to make this enemy. And yeah, he's just a tanky boy. Just use the shrine multiple times and he should be gone. And I mean, look at how slowly he moves. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. The shrine is gonna get recharged and we're gonna obliterate him. But you know, this is just the first one. There's gonna be more coming in later on. So yeah, I'm just gonna start setting up the towers for later. And let's continue talking about about my 500 subscribers that I was able to achieve recently. Well, I'm planning on doing something interesting. This is something that I was kind of hesitating about, but I decided, you know what, I feel like it's a good idea. So I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, or questions and answers. So you can comment down below any questions that you want to know about me. Anything you want. Just comment down below, and after a week or so, I'll make a video on it, and hopefully you can learn more about me as a person. And you can leave it on other videos as well. I'll try to make sure that I answer every single question. But if you don't comment on this video, I may not be able to see your questions. So yeah. Anyway, with that announcement out of the way, let's continue with the guide because we've been sitting there doing nothing for now. Red Spine, Black Surge. Meh. Green Fins, Red Spines, and Black Surge. A joke. So yeah, we're gonna zap this guy immediately. I don't want to deal with him. He's annoying, and I just don't want him in my life. That's just what you do. Sometimes in this game, that's what you have to do. Just spawn kill. Spawn kill works pretty flawlessly for most enemies. And yeah. Oh, Mirage got an insta-kill. Sadly not on a Black Surge, so we can't quite use the Rain of Fire. Because there's a little bit of a annoying thing about the Black Surge, which we're gonna see in a minute. Basically, what happens is, if you don't kill him fast enough, he's going to go in his shell, becoming invulnerable to any sort of damage whatsoever, which is very bad. Also, we have quite a few green fins here, so no, we're gonna be fine. We're Gucci. Even though they're a bit closer for comfort, we're destroying them. So yeah, basically once they go in their shell, they become invulnerable to any sort of damage, so you have to be careful about that. What do we have here? Devil Tides. Meh. And some Warhounds. It seems pretty easy, or at least at first glance it looks, but as you can see we're gonna be getting this whale occasionally, and he's gonna be spawning a few enemies every now and then. He can't spawn anything else besides Greenfin and Devil Tides though, so don't think about this guy too much. He's just gonna spawn occasionally a few extra enemies that you have to take care of. It's not the end of the world. So now let's continue. Let's prepare. We're gonna be upgrading the archers. We're gonna get multiple crossbows with the Mirage ability all the way up, because we're gonna be getting an enemy that is a little bit of a problem to at least to my defense. Because if you noticed anything, is that we don't really have a lot of physical damage. We've been focusing mostly on magic. As you can see, the map is full with magic. Sure, we have artillery, but you know, artillery is not the best thing when it comes down to single targets. So let's see what do we have next. Greenfin, Black Surge. All right, Red Spines, Greenfins, and Bloodshell. Well, let's try to insta-kill this bad boy. Come on, Mirage, I believe in you. Can you do it? Nope, you can't. Well, that sucks. So we're just gonna upgrade this mage, I guess. Just to take care of the Bloodshell a little bit quicker. Also, what happened? Why is she not going backwards? She should be dashing backwards, but she doesn't. Well, that was weird. Alright, then I guess newly discovered bug, quote unquote. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really familiar with the bugs in the games. If you want more information on it, probably go ask Voduk. He's a very clever, and he knows way more about these games than most people. So yeah, let's get the crossbow force already, because I'm getting a little bored. Even though we have a Black Surge, look at that. Oh, I thought for a moment I thought I didn't kill him, but I guess he did. His health bar just disappeared, but I guess he was stuck in an animation. All right then, we're gonna also upgrade this barrack up to Knights, just to have a little bit more durability, because you know, it's never a bad thing to get more durability. Let's upgrade the Barrage, make sure it's all the way up to tier 3, which is gonna be pretty soon, I suppose. Come on, give me some money. And there it is. What do we have on the next wave? Greenfins, but we also have Greenfins and Bluegill. Yeah, this is the new enemy. And he's a bit of a pain in the butt. Basically, he's immune to magic damage, and as you can see, we have quite a lot of mages, so it may look like we're doomed, but we're not. We're not, I mean, look at that. He's going down. We're gonna use the Rain of Fire on them. You wanna spawn kill them in general. Just try to kill them as fast as possible. As you can see, they got deleted. They should be terrifying, but they're not. Basically what they do is that they can cause storms, and when they cast a storm, your guys take damage over time. And I believe also every enemy that's under the storm, he regenerates a few extra points per second. Like, I believe 15 HP per second or so. I'm not quite sure. I think I heard that from one of War Champions videos. But you know, I'm not the most educated person when it comes down to the games. I'm good at playing the game, I'm just not really familiar with everything. Next wave. 14 Red Spines. Easy, bring it on. However, as I said, we're gonna be getting this whale that's gonna be popping in occasionally, so he should pop out any minute. There he is. Well, he kinda devoured our Black Corsair over there, but whatever. It's kinda weird, but whatever. Yeah, this wave is not that threatening. It could be, but it's not. It's pretty easy. Just don't be stupid with your Rain of Fire and the Shrine. Use it only when you really need it. So yeah, we're gonna get a few of them grouped up over there, but do we need to use it? I think no. We don't need it. We don't need to use it quite yet. Because remember, this thing deals splash damage, not area damage. So you have to make sure that the enemies are really packed. They have to be very close to each other in order for this to work. And yeah, as you can see, the wave was easy. Just done. Next thing, 30 Warhounds. Easy. 12 Greenfins. Even easier. Bloodshell. Ooh. Alright then. That's a little bit hard, so we're just gonna zap him. We're gonna use our reinforcements, and we're gonna Rain of Fire this bad guy. Just make sure... I mean, look at that. Look how little damage the Rain of Fire is doing. Yeah, that's a little bit of... That's the problem with the Bloodshell, man. He's a very tanky boy. Hence why we're getting magic. We're gonna upgrade them all the way up to tier 3. Just so they can do at least a decent amount of damage. Plus, they can slow them down. They can slow him down, which is kinda nice. I mean, yeah, we have occasional Griffins going towards the bottom, but they're a joke at this point. It's the beginning which could caught you off guard, but later on, as long as you get a few decent towers, it should be fine. And yeah, we're cruising through. It's going quite swimmingly. Let's see what do we have for the next wave though. 19 Griffins and 3 Bluegills. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. 6 Griffins, 6 Devil Tides, not that bad. 6 Red Spines. Alright, yeah, this is kind of the tough wave. One of the very few tough waves that you have to deal with on this level. So yeah, wave 14, man. We have to take care of the Bluegills. So we're just gonna zap him. We're gonna try to hack away at him, but as you can see, it's not going down all that well. And he's gonna cast his Storm, and yeah, we just have to make sure we stall him out for a bit. That's all I want. I want to stall him out just for a little bit. And yeah, as you can see now, he's grouped with the other Bluegill, which is what I wanted. I wanted them packed out. We're gonna... Ooh. Yeah, also another thing that I forgot to mention about the storms is, if they're close enough to your towers, you will not be able to click on them. And yeah, that's annoying as dick, but you know, that's just the way it is. This is the Bluegill after all, one of the worst enemies in the game. Thankfully, we were able to take care of them, but as you can see, they're a really unhealthy combo with the Red Spines. As you can see, we can't really see the exit actually, that's the scary part. You can't really see your exit, you can't see if anyone is leaking. However, we were able to survive it. We didn't even need the Rain of Fire. One Shrine of Regnus was all it took. Wowzers. Oh, Mirage ended up dying, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, we're gonna get the Falconeer, I guess. Just get that extra range. We're gonna get a... what should we get? I guess we're just gonna get a bunch of Archmages. Why not? Just go all out. Let's see. Greenfin, Black Surge, Bloodshell, Bluegill, Bloodshell, Black Surge, Bluegill, Black Surge. Yeah, they're pretty much bringing every enemy that you've seen this level so far at once. And it's not that bad. We're just gonna destroy everyone. If Mirage wants to get her insta-kills, of course, because for some reason she doesn't. Come on, Mirage, you were supposed to insta-kill him, and now you're on very low health, so I don't have much faith in you. We're gonna move her around a bit, make sure that we follow the... You know what? We'll try to insta-kill the Black Surge. Come on, Mirage. Mirage, come on. Well, we're gonna use the Shrine then. The Black Surge is gonna be the harder part, though. Don't mind the Bloodshell that much. He's getting destroyed. However, these guys, they're not a joke. You have to be careful. You wanna make sure that you kill them ASAP, because they can disable your towers. Now, this wave is surprisingly not that hard. I mean, in comparison to wave 14, this is a breeze. However, there's gonna be a little bit of a sudden surprise, which, I mean, it's not too difficult to take care of, but it could be problematic if you don't know about it. Basically, as you can see now, we're getting the Bluegills, and it seems a little bit scary, but you have to focus on this Bluegill. Make sure you use the Shrine on him, because would you look at that? He's gonna bend, and he's gonna go all the way down towards the bottom exit. And this can catch you off guard really easily. So make sure you use the Shrine to take most of his health away, and your tower should take care of the rest of his HP. And now we have a Bloodshell all the way over here, so we're gonna try to insta-kill him, and of course it didn't work, so we're gonna use the Rain of Fire. Don't worry though, as you can see we have more than enough stalling power, and he's pretty much the last remaining enemy. And GG. Oh, come on. There you go. Now he's destroyed. And yeah, that's how you're supposed to beat Storm Atoll, man. Not that hard of a level, to be honest. Besides wave 14 and wave 2, where you can get caught off guard very easily, it's a relatively easy level, if I do say so myself. In comparison to what into the other levels, this one is kind of meh. I'll give it a 6 out of 10, kind of disappointing. So yeah guys, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me. And don't forget, comment down below any questions that you want to know. Anything that you want to know about me as a person, comment down below, and I'll make sure to include it into the upcoming video, which should be next week. I promise it will be next week. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video guys. And until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.